Hey, I'm Leathur Rokk. Welcome to my channel. I'm in the Atlantic City bus terminal. As you can see here, I'm waiting on the bus that takes me to see my mom. I just had a disturbing experience about an hour ago. I was walking up the street parallel to the bus terminal, and I was noticing a young lady. She had a mini skirt and she had these cute boots. They were like kitten heel. And I was thinking it's a skirt, like what I would wear. The man was yelling at her. He was talking to her in the most disrespectful manner. I soon determined that she unfortunately was a prostitute and he was a pimp. And he was saying things to her, basically saying that he would hunt her down, and he basically said that he would kill her. Anywhere that he saw her, that he would look all over this town looking for her. And I felt right away and I had to pretend that I didn't notice this, of course, for my own protection, especially considering that I don't exactly blend into the surroundings. And I'm thinking, there is a person who needs to escape and probably needs to get out of the city that he's in. And there's got to be a better way that we can help the people who are being trafficked. And there's a lot of talk about helping people that are from other areas and maybe don't speak the language, and how we need to look for the signs and how we need to find ways to protect them. But what do you do when there are people that live in your town and they're caught up in some kind of vice, like obviously prostitution is? And it's not my world. I don't know much about it, except it's a terrible thing and people need to get out of it. And how do you help somebody who is obviously under physical threat and controlled by somebody? And I don't know the parties involved, but I saw her twice today. I saw her when this encounter happened, and then about 45 minutes later or so, there's this park that I was actually going to was a park to go and see some people, and then someplace else, and then from there straight to see my mom. But when I saw that woman again, and it just, I have maybe a sixth sense because I'm female. When I see somebody that's being exploited, you want to do what you can to help the vulnerable. But oh my goodness, if you'd seen what I'd seen, it was really sad, and I felt like there was nothing I could do about it. And I didn't, for my own protection, I didn't want to even make it obvious that I noticed. But I don't know what to do. Have you ever seen somebody that you knew was being trafficked and you came across something and you couldn't, for your own protection, do anything about it? And you can't, and I've learned through my own personal experience that sometimes even calling the cops doesn't mean that they're going to send a car. So much for protecting our most vulnerable. So what would you do if you were in my situation and you saw somebody and you wanted to help them? Tell me in the comments. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.